was
And we're
Adele rolling in the deep. Yeah.
Nice. You know what?
She's in love now.
Yeah,
Oh
she is.
yeah.
She's in love now
Updated
with the new
news.
guy.
Talking about in love, I look at Mr.
Kenny Ho. We have Kenny Ho right now.
You're this part here. So it's a very bright and very open.
exactly.
Welcomes a lot of people. How's my Feng Shui?
Surely you are good because over here is bright and also high.
Oh, okay.
Bright and high. What about me?
He's huge as well.
Also, yeah.
Very
especially
big.
This part is very nice. That means you should have power.
Wow.
See,
Influence.
power.
Influence.
Well, what about me? What about the girl, the only girl in the
You're a
studio?
pleasant lady,
Aw.
young lady, and
Oh,
then
thank you.
and also you follow law by law, very strict.
In a
Very
way.
Very good.
In a way, very good way to
Before even we go on, your experience, the places that you've been, like a Raffles Seashells, you've been to places international, Dubai.
Clients. Wow.
Your services required around the world.
Yes.
You're not a person. You have done for people like Maybank. You have done for people. I see it right here. Big television stations, radio stations.
Radio stations as
And
well.
just name it. You've been here. You're like our family.
Yeah.
This is not the
Yeah.
first time. This is the fourth time you're coming here.
The fourth year at least.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
All right.
So for the people who do not know Mr. Kenny Ho, could you please tell us
Good.
briefly about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, about myself. Okay, firstly, about my hobby. Okay. Actually, I'm actually graduated as a computer science background.
All right.
So I'm one of the earliest one actually to blend the computer technology together with the Chinese art of Feng Shui.
Oh, wow.
Actually, also coincidence. My first ambition, I wanted to be a doctor actually. But somehow went into computer science. Then I find that the computer technology, right, comparing to what I've learned in when I was a teenage time,
Right.
I was very interested in the Feng Shui, so-called the
I
culture, the
see.
arts, right.
Right.
Then I find that there are a lot of so-called the relevancy between the computer technology and also the Chinese culture.
Right.
Then I got more interest. So after my graduation, I studied further in terms of this from different masters all over the world, especially from Taiwan and so on.
Right.
Then I combined the so-called computer technology to come up. Then I use my little bit so-called unique way, which is called the water technique.
Wow.
Water technique.
Yeah, to do the Feng Shui implementation. You see, Feng Shui is actually is a way of life,
Right.
which can help us to live in more harmony, more
Right.
peacefully, more healthily.
Right.
It is helping us, for example, where to place a bed, how our main door should be, so that every day when we come into the house, right, from the correct direction, from the correct locations,
Right.
so that we will be charged, just like a piece of magnet, right? We will be charged by a set of good positive chi or the energy,
see, yes.
so that our mind, our body will be in always on a very positive status.
I see.
So in such a case, will affect our thinking to be positive, and then always meeting with the right people, the good people.
What is the importance of Feng Shui? Quickly here.
Yeah.
The importance of Feng Shui, actually, I can say that it's very important, especially when we want to, for example, to further boosting up our success. For example, a lot of people say that, oh, I don't believe in this and that. I only believe in my own effort.
I see, yes.
Whatever I want to achieve, let's say in the future, I just work hard. However, we have seen cases, right? No matter how hard or how harder the person work, right, he may always, for example, seeing some so-called hurdles here and there, not to be so-called, so they're very smooth. So in such a case, they may use Feng Shui, right, as the so-called the booster, the success booster.
I see.
When we come back, sorry to bother you. We'll come back, we'll continue more. We have all the time.
Yeah, we have all
okay?
the amazing questions for you to explain to us further. That's right.
Okay.
We'll come back shortly.
Yeah, how we should
on
apply, who should
iTraxx.
apply Feng Shui.
That's
all
right.
X
That's
and
right.
also on the Morning Zoo on TraxxFM. All right.
Now we were talking about before the break. We were talking about Feng Shui. We have a Feng Shui master, Mr. Kenny Ho. Now, Mr. Kenny Ho, please explain to us who should apply Feng Shui,
Feng Shui, yes.
Feng Shui,
Yeah.
and why.
And Feng Shui actually can be and should be applied to everyone.
Everyone, yeah? Okay.
Some people say that Feng Shui is the Chinese belief, right? Chinese culture, only Chinese people can apply it. Some people may say Feng Shui is only applicable to the business people.
Right.
We as the working class, right? Actually, it's not. Even the young kids, right, should also apply. For example, when we apply the Feng Shui accordingly, nicely, let's say at home, right? It can help, for example, the kids, right, to have a better school result. to get a better health,
Right.
and also to get a better harmony in the family.
Right.
Harmony.
So, when everything, let's say, in harmony, right? The Chinese people always believe that. I mean, 和气生财. I mean, when everything in peace, everyone in a good relationship, so that everyone can work 100%, focus on their work.
和气生财.
Yeah, 和气生财.
和气生
That means
财
when everything in peace, right? Then we can make more money.
Well
When we make
said.
more money, then the life can be better, right? The
Ah.
lifestyle. Then eventually we are able to help a lot of our friends, people around us. So Feng Shui can be applied to anyone, everyone.
Right.
And it's not clashing with any of the religious belief as well. Of course, a lot of people may have misunderstanding that Feng Shui that require the use of some religious items, statues, and so on. Actually, that is not correct also. Yeah, in the actual Feng Shui implementation, we actually do not need to use any such like those gadgets. We can use actually management of qi. How we place the bed, as what I said just
Right.
now, where the kids, right, should place their study table,
I
facing to what
see.
direction,
Right.
That is actually very easy, can be implemented.
Okay. And moving on, okay, what does the Chinese zodiac represent in general?
Oh, zodiac sign, right? When we come towards the end of the year and so beginning of the year, right? Everybody is wondering, right? Oh, what's in store for me?
That's right.
Those who are born in the this and that, right? That animal sign. And talking about animal sign, the zodiac sign, some people may have a misunderstanding, say that, okay, if you were born in the year of tiger, then
Which
you
is
should
me, huh?
you should be a very fierce person.
Ah.
No, it's not like that.
Actually, it's not like that.
Oh, good thing you explained, sir.
No. Some people may say, if you're born in the year of the snake, you're very lazy, everything's sleeping only. That's not correct.
Right.
The zodiac sign is during the old ancient time. Maybe the people, I mean, during old ancient time, they take some of the animals just to represent something.
Represent.
We can use, for
Okay.
example, this is a year of the butterfly. Let's say if you use the butterfly, right? This is a
Right.
year of whatever other things.
Good,
Right?
you're explaining that.
This is just a symbol only.
Symbol. Okay.
However, when we want to know exactly, for example, for those who are born in whatever year, what we install for them during certain particular years, right? We need to read their date and time of birth. Then only we can see
and time.
the character. Then also we can see how is the year will be affecting him or her in terms of their health,
I
their
see.
well-being, whether it's positively or negatively. Right?
Sir, you have, say, 40 seconds to tell me what is in store for the dragon year, especially for Malaysia.
Okay, then for Malaysia especially, we foresee that this year, especially in the first 6 months, right, there will be some so-called uncertainty, a lot
Right.
more so-called ups and downs. For example, in terms of stock market,
I see.
in terms of political situations, there will be some so-called challenges here and there. However, when coming into the second half of the year, everything will be stable. Then we tend to believe that the kind of situation will be like a V-shape.
Okay.
A V-shape. I will
Going
explain
down,
further later.
going up.
Okay.
Up,
All
down,
right.
up.
Well
Okay.
said.
We'll be
V-shape
back.
is it? All right. So Kenny Ho is our man this morning.
That's right, and we
he
come
could be
back.
a star, lah. You look at
Yes.
his face.
We'll come back
Yeah.
with him
We'll be back
shortly.
right after this.
Fly,
with
Hilary
more.
Duff.
Kenny, how about that?
Yes.